Hello, we are back on to another session of live trading. Now, you have anything to say?
Hello, let's start with the disclaimer.
Okay. We are not a registered investment, legal, or tax advisor or a broker deal. All investment financial opinions expressed here are from the personal research and experience of us and are intended as educational material. Although best efforts are made to ensure that all information is accurate and up to date, occasionally unintended errors and misrepresentations may occur.
Hello, everyone. Well, as we can see, you can hear, actually, my partners is having another tiring day, I suppose. Yeah, that's explain the lack of enthusiasm. Okay, but let's us start by giving a short briefing on what will be what do we expect from the market today. We have a gap up, right? For Tesla, that is at 904. There is another blocking for Tesla, which is the resistance near 911. Wow, interesting number, right? Yeah, oh yeah, I wouldn't say that as well. Okay, it's a dangerous number. Okay, I'll pass the mic to Ray then.
Mistakes were made.
Perhaps you'd like to give a small illustration or for those newcomers while we change the chart to 2 minutes.
Okay. Now let's look at these charts. Here we have let's check for when is this? Oh, here it is. Now let's introduce you to some of our settings on the map first. First of all, we have these lines right here, these 5 lines, very important to you. We can see this light blue one is called average 8, this dark blue one is average 21, and this purple is average 100. Now these are exponential moving average that help guide our line and sometimes make us a decision. Now this VWAP is very important to our tradings because it acts as a barrier and a decisive risk factor when we are also doing our trades. Now we have this moving average 200. It is a simple moving average 200 which gives us a slight guiding line when we are actually doing our trades. Now we have our pivot points, as you can see they lined up there, and if I were to zoom out you can see S1, S2, S3, but we actually have R1, R2, R3 on top, which I do not have the ability to show because of the chart restrictions right now. It's not high enough, but usually I would say is 1, 2, 3. The second one is always the strongest one.
And for those newcomers, well, please kindly log in, subscribe, and take a quick look on a review on our 3 strategy, the green tick rate, the market one, and also the latest update on what does all this line represent, as well as why do we draw this line. Of course, the latest update on the video is by myself, and we should be updating a new version which sound nicer, explain much better by Ray himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do I really need to?
Yeah, I personally look and hear myself on that video. Is horrible.
You can get better.
Well, I think our viewer will demand something much better. We have another 4 minutes before the market open. Well, before I pass it to Ray, at this time, well, we will be watching a few, but we are actually, as for those people who have been in our channel or seen our channel, we are usually focusing a lot on Tesla.
Yes, we have a whole Tesla chart right here.
And we actually divide them into a 1 minute chart here, 2 minute chart, 5 minute, 15, 30 minutes, hourly chart, daily chart, and a weekly chart, accompanied by a 2 minute QQQ, which let us see the overall market while we are trading.
What's my monthly chart?
We don't usually see a monthly chart. That will be far too much
No,
for us
yearly
at
chart.
this moment. Yeah, yearly chart is even worse. And most of our setup, as for the old viewers, they will know that we usually look at the 1 minute and the 2 minute green tick straight, and sometimes a 5 minute for a large gap up or gap down. So while we are waiting for the day to start, well, please be reminded once again, we are not advising you on buy or sell.
Yes.
Yeah, we are just doing our own trade here, and be cautious on your emotion, no FOMO, and no running into trade unnecessarily.
Explain FOMO.
FOMO, explain FOMO,
Yeah, explain
Yeah.
it to them.
fear of missing out.
Yes, what does that mean?
It means that if you are not in the trade
Mhm.
already when we are in the trade, or when you pass the trade by even a second, please don't chase after it. It costs a lot. As we have another 1.5 minutes, well, most people already start to sick about my voice. I can see.
Really?
Yeah,
So FOMO is kind of like you saw today's lottery that you didn't buy, and then you were originally gonna buy that number, and it actually hit, and then you bought the same number next time, and then you lost.
that's a bad illustration of
Hey.
ridiculous illustration of FOMO.
That was just
Well,
a
I
hyperbole.
highly doubt that anybody will do that. Well, but that explains the same level of stupidity.
Mm.
Yeah, if you chase after the stock.
Uh,
Yeah, the stupidity level is the same. So imagine if you chase after the stock, you're actually doing exactly what Ray said.
Mm.
Buying the same lottery number.
Yes.
Well, maybe it will open again. Who knows, right?
I don't think that's what we encourage them to do.
Yeah, we don't encourage you guys to do that, obviously. And as the market starts, well, please be reminded that once again there is a resistance at 911.57 for Tesla, a strong resistance. If we are able to break through, well, that'll be good, isn't it, Ray?
Yes.
Yeah. And remember, be patient. Most of the time, we will not be doing any trade rather than waiting for the right
What now?
set up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to run into the usual 1 minute, one and done. Here comes the market.
The ring symbolizes the start.
Okay,
No.
market gapping up. Well, I am tempted once again to get a 1 minute, one and done.
No, just remember the lottery. It's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I know.
Not actually though. It's a
I
hyperbole.
know. And I don't want to, well, make the viewers have the wrong concept of jumping into trade.
Yes, patience is key, bro.
For those new viewers, well, usually you guys will know that. Well, you need to reply.
Oh, hello. Yes, do you want to reply?
You,
Why me?
well, you are the.
I know they prefer my voice, but you need to have some screen time, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Once again, we are reaching R1. Thank you for the encouragement, Mr. Ng.
Yes.
Okay. What would you be expecting, Ray?
What would I be
yeah.
expecting?
A gap down?
Well, we do have R1 right there, therefore it is bouncing off. But after a while, we should be able to break R1. We can see QQQ over there though.
Definitely, we are not looking at or expecting what it will happen. You will
Mhm.
just be, react.
Yes, you react with the flow. Follow the
Yes.
yoke.
Correct. Follow the yoke. And for something very special for those people who are new, and it's very rare, we do have a 2-minute red takes green, surprisingly, if this thing stays. Unfortunately, Tesla don't want to have that trade.
Are you actually considering that?
Yeah. The point will be
1.50.
1.50, which
So
is
you want to
now.
look at the ask when it passes, which is right now. You actually buy it.
And we took our profit half now. For those people who are in, please take quick profit and don't rush into trades if you're not already in. Yeah, I actually didn't press that. Okay, out. Can we expect a market one pretty soon? What do you think?
Perhaps you can consider it selling.
Yeah, I'll be taking the profit here. But the gap down is due to, for my experience, of course, it'll be going lower and lower. We were expecting to see Tesla going negative, going into red today, at least for the first part of the day.
Well, it can go negative. If it goes negative, I think someone is dead.
Yeah, true. Market one, perhaps.
What's the high point?
The lowest point.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it break down. Once again, for those who are already in the trade, please, you can take your profit now. Yes. And we have a one and done haul, a market one to the call side in approximately 3 seconds. What will be the point that you will be looking at, which is now? Now. Okay, the VWAP is actually located here, which is a high resistance if you watch the video. So if you are able to pass it with huge volume, we can actually take the quick profit over there. And Ray, there is a green takes rate, right?
Yes. Double flow.
Yeah, double flow. But of course, the VWAP and is on Tesla and also on the QQQ. So please be wary. I will advise to take the profit here right now. Yeah, thank you. Okay, the market can still go up, right? But it's not our concern because we already taken our profit and we'll wait for a new setup, which is right now as is still above the VWAP. We'll have a nice setup for all the calls.
It is sitting on one again though.
Okay, I need to make a quick call.
Oh.
Ray, why don't you take over? Thank you.
Sure, okay, let's look at the totality of Tesla chart. It just hits R1. Now let's see if we can actually pass R1. If it does, we have a great surge right here. Now, what we have to be concerned of is the next one, which is R2, which is the strongest resistance line out of the three, in case you didn't know, or you came slightly later. Now, if you do have any questions, you can put it down in the chat. I will answer them personally. Let's follow on with Tesla. It has it's quite a up boss. We have an upbeat here. Seems like it's fully past the resistance one, and now this R1 will now become the backup and our resistance, because when it falls down, I mean when it has a red candle going down, when you have already bought a call, this will act as a resistance opposite of just now and push it up. but we are approaching R2 very soon if this continues, and it's going to be stronger than what we have seen before. Now we do want to keep on waiting for a setup, maybe a green takes red, or just market one, although we don't see anything here, so let's just make it flow, wait up. We do have a red bar right here. He might hit R1 and then will bounce back. Never mind. It's unstable. Perhaps Tesla can go both ways. We cannot predict the future. But we do have 30 seconds for its choice. It seems like it's going down actually. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can't speak too fast. I'm gonna bite my own tongue. Now, this is a considerable one, which I am unsure. Actually have a surge, and seems like it bounced right back down. So just in case you guys forgot, when you're buying call, you want to look at the bid, and when you're buying puts, you want to look at the ask. And no matter what you're doing, let's say you're looking at the lowest point or the highest point, you want either the bid or ask to exceed past that point, and not just look at the chart. It's not always accurate. That's how you make your decisions, and then these lines help you anticipate the risk factors. Now we have a slight bounce, but if anyone were to somehow taken this, do remember to quickly sell out. Now it is bouncing back up with a second green bar. Let's check it out and wait for the flow. We still have 2 minutes running. If we can get a red bar in 2 minutes, we can possibly have a green takes red, since it's past R1. Not too close to R2 yet. We have our safety. Ooh, actually surging up. Now do remember, for Mark 1, the cut loss point is located at the start of this it's located at the start of this candle, and if you want to cut loss for green takes red, it will be at the lowest point of the candle if you're doing for call, and if it's puts, then you do the direct opposite. You take the highest point, but for market 1, it's still the starting point. Yes. We have a slightly bigger red bar here again. We could get a setup. Let's just wait for a while. No, it is quite big. If it gets too big, we might not want to consider this, because the risk has increased. Now, see, if it approaches our resistance R1, it will still bounce back up, but it seems like this new bar is going on a green. Now if it does bounce back up, we could use the flow for the next minute to get set up, or if it keeps on going down, we'll have a prolonged wait for a decent setup. Now we can see here it's going like a short hammer. Actually, it became green and surged up again. That's right here. And it was a sudden bounce. Now I think it is quite hopeless for our green takes red. So we should just keep on looking on with the 2 minutes. Now we do have a steady green, steady green line going up here. When it touches R2, it's gonna fall back down though. So do be careful for that one. Now we're just waiting for potential. I would say green takes red is better, and I like calls. So do remember though, if there were to be anything here of a setup when it touches R2, I would take my profit instantly because it has a high potential of dropping dropping down, and there's a high potential of dropping down. But if it does pass the resistance line, it will also have a slightly greater surge, as you can see right there just now. Same thing. Now we do have 30 more seconds to check whether we might have a potential green takes red. Now, first of all, the psychological state of your mind is also very important for your trades. I forgot to mention that just now. So, if you have a bad day, you shouldn't go for any trades. Depends on people. Varies between people though. Those people that can cope with stress, yeah, sure. But we still have a green bar, which means that we don't have a green takes red yet. But it's getting smaller and smaller, so I'm feeling that the setup is going to come. Oh, it's gonna surge up to our R2. Now, when we do this, you don't want to quickly keep on going and then keep on buying on everything, no matter the risk. It's not about taking in more trades means that you did better, because no, you might lose. It doesn't mean that. Although even if you win, like, the risk factors just keep on piling up. And also, don't we recommend the patience in between you, right? You want to wait for a setup, not just blindly click. Yes. Okay. Now it is approaching the R2 line, which will be lead to quite a setback for that up. But it could seriously pass the R2, which will be very beneficial, because it will be very beneficial because it will have even greater push up, and then we'll meet with R3, which is actually weaker, right? And our setups will work slightly better. But usually, since R2 is strongest, it will probably bounce back down. But here we still have it shivering. Now we just have to wait for it to develop. Oh, okay. So double. Ooh, it might have sets up here. I'm not sure. You can check it out. We may have a setup here. Okay, touching down. I would get slightly more ready, but it is approaching the R2. still we could check up on that. Yes. So now my friend Marjorie has came back. Hello.
Well, I
So-
came back at just a good time.
Yes, you have.
Well, we have a setup, right?
Yeah, we're waiting right now.
Excellent.
Waiting on that right now.
What will be? And we do have a limit 8 as well.
Yeah. Although we haven't introduced that yet, just keep that name in mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
You still own them.
I don't owe anyone
video.
anything.
Okay, the market one is at there is a risky market one at what's the price?
You see, 3.27.
27. Yeah, 3.27. Remember, it's on the beat. But definitely we are hoping for the 2-minute rate instead of risking into the 1 minute. Because
Yes.
we are also at the junction where QQQ has the 2-minute rate. Wow, if both of them pass, we will be having a good trade, and we might be expecting it rushing to the R2 with a 9 points gap. That will be nice. Okay, we do have one. You know what's better than a green tick rate?
And what would that be?
A green tick rate, they touch the VWAP.
Wow,
That's being too greedy, right?
you should watch out.
Well, they will be. Well, when we are being quiet, that means we are waiting for the trade to set up. We can do at 22.67 while it pushing through 23.27, right?
Yes.
Which is now. And we enter the trade. Wow, why
Okay.
there is no noise?
Oh, wait.
Okay, and we
let's
look
see.
for the green tick rate at 23.27, which is not
Yes.
yet. Remember, it must be at the bid, not the call. Okay, bid, it hits, and let it go.
Okay,
Well,
we have it.
For those people who are more cautious, please take your profit here now and relax. You already have your $2 plus or $1 profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
If you are going for a longer trade,
Good looks.
well, we will have a high, I would say a high cut loss at 919.96. Wow, that's a high cut loss, right?
Yes.
Those people who just take a profit, they are happy now. That's why we are always encouraging people to take quick profit. You see, the past 1 minute, you get a $2.50. Well, the 2-minute QQQ is doing well. It did try to turn green. So it might be trying again. So once again, if you have not taken your profit, your stop should be at 919.96. Well, we'll be holding for those people who are holding actually. But for myself, well, I strongly encourage people to take the quick profit just now. Okay. Wow, QQQ is going for another green.
Yes.
Well, he is trying. If QQQ did break the green, we will have a big surge up. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. But could break.
Oh, by the way, we happen to forgotten the 5 minute, which is 25.91. So our target will be 25.91. Breakthrough and going for the R2, 32.23. It's a long shot, but it's worth it. So your first breakout should be focusing on the 35.91. Once again, take quick profit. Well, actually, you don't have your profit now. Okay, you are still at your profit actually. But, well, my advice always, run. when you earn money, right? Whatever you keep in your pocket is yours. True?
Yes. But don't spend it all.
True. Don't spend it all.
No one's taking your money, so.
Okay, QQQ is going for another rush up. Let's see whether you'll take Tesla along. It's trying, not that much strength. Not that much strength. Okay, it passed the 5 minute and you saw the get up. That should be the point of your another exit. Okay, to illustrate for those people, we will take half now. Okay, we actually take half and we will make the remaining towards the R2.
Now if it does his R2,
Yeah.
it bounce off, so
Highly. So my suggestion is actually to take your last profit as close as to 930 as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, you already have a lot of profit. Just take it. Take it now. Here. Yes, press. Yeah, like me. See, we press. We take our profit and we relax. Let it goes up, right? That's a nice profit today, right? Let's see. It's about $9. But of course, for those people who are in the option itself, it's actually what? Let me see.
No, could break the
Wow.
R2 resistance.
It's actually $6. Okay, it
Oh.
break nicely, but a confirmation break will only be a breakthrough for the 1 minute, the next 1 minute. So we will advise once again, take your profit. As we can see, QQQ is supporting over here. As we projected just now, when it passed 10 green, it will have a big gap up. Nice trend today, right?
Yes.
So, as most of us can see, the waiting time for today, like we already spent 25 minutes, and we only have 2 trades. The first one is a margin, sizable, is a okay profit. The second one is where it is, because the second one is the long wait, right? We have a long wait of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-minute bar.
That means 14.
14 minutes. Well, 14 minutes is quite long for a 1 second day trader like us, right? But patience pays off. As you can see, it didn't break out like what I mentioned just now. A true breakout is only on the next 1 minute. It fell. It's still standing resistant. So a true breakout for the R2 will require the 1 minute to break this, which is 94.08. Okay, there is a risky 1 minute done, which is here. I'm not taking it, but it may bounce up straight up and clear the top. But like what I mentioned, we are not taking it because it's at R2, the resistance level. It's risky, so we just stick our hand. It's not a gambling, it's not a casino here, right?
Yes.
Doesn't mean you need to take a lot of bets. Just relax, you already win.
Even in the casino, you don't do that though.
Well, most people that go to casino keep betting.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you will be bored if you don't. So the
That's
same
not
thing
true.
apply
I
here.
look at other people.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, by the way, he's not allowed to go to casino.
Hey, yo, as
well-
of observing.
Okay. So you guys don't hear that.
And you take a telescope.
You take a telescope. Yeah,
You look
True.
from the entrance.
true. Okay, another 2 seconds for the closing of this 1 minute. It still didn't break through. Breaking through will be 933.66. Wow. Okay, I think it'll break through because that number is nice. Of course, even if we break through, we will not be taking the trade because that's not our setup. Of course, I do think it'll break through. It's my gut feeling. Still holding. Okay, QQ has a 2 minute breakthrough. So if QQ do break through, we may see Tesla break. Guys, observe here, QQ
No.
breaking through, so Tesla breakthrough. See? So some people will take Tesla trade using the QQQ chart. Surprisingly, it works sometimes, but it's not my trade.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, because we are trying to protect the profit that we just have, and also we have how many minutes left, Ray?
Only 4 or
No,
3 actually.
3 actually. So usually our last 3 minutes is chit chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, waste of time trying
Not
to
a waste
count,
of time.
trying to cheat our viewer of their 3 minutes.
Wow. That's a lot of money I have to give, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, well, it is still passing through the R2.
I
Give
am
it a strong
living
one.
without a salary.
That's true. So sad. Oh, this is a joint venture, so called, right? So you should be happy. For those people after we leave the trade and they decided to look at the Tesla again, remember, for new viewers, subscribe, view the 3 lessons, education lesson, so that you have a better understanding of why we take the trade. And also, well, don't get too rushy, because as you can see here, the 2 minute, the R2 is still strong. So later, if there's a good setup after we retreat, remember what Ray just did. He's patient, he wait for the rate to come through for the 2 minute before taking it and let it fry. Well, do you think Tesla will give us a 2 minute and let us extend our video?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
It's the same old.
But the 2 minutes is at the R2, which is risky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't like this 2 minute green ticks rate. Not my style. Just now,
We do have
a quick
10.
recap. Just now, we actually have 3 trades. One is a 1 minute at 922.67, which is breakthrough the 923.27, and we continue to hold for it to break through the 5 minute, which is 925.91, while waiting for it to pass or hit the R1, the R2, which is 92932. So it's a total near 10 points gain.
Yes.
That's what
It
a
seems
good
like
trade is.
the market too. 2 minutes is dropping quite big. We're not taking that.
Yeah.
It's at the borderline of our retirement.
Once again, that also explains the importance of this pivot R2. Like we keep saying, this is a very strong resistance, right?
Yes.
So it will be very, very stupid to take this trade here at the 1 minute and wait, and you got your FOMO now.
Yes. Now we do have the last 5 seconds.
Yeah. And fortunately, the market is at a bad situation that will not require us to take a trade. So before we end the day, we would like to once again, please subscribe,
Yes.
enjoy the education, and happy trading with us. Be joyful. Do you want to add anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.